Hi girls, what a successful show. Well done. Did you enjoy the show?
Oh yes, I did. It was very nice. It was very hot.
All the hard work actually paid off?
Definitely did. Those hours of practice definitely worked out.
Tell me, Angelique, being the choreographer and manager of Just You Model and Artist Management, are you proud of your model?
I'm extremely proud of them. You know, all these girls have worked really, really hard for this, and I couldn't be proud more.
Great. Angelique, tell me, what do you actually think these girls need to know about the modeling industry? What are the requirements of being a successful model?
Well, first of all, you need to be healthy and look after yourself and be in trend with the latest fashions.
Great. Girls, do you actually think that a road show like this, where at each fashion show they have a modeling talk show that goes live onto YouTube, do you enjoy this? Do you think this is a great opportunity for models to actually say what it is that's on their hearts?
Yeah, I think it is very good for models to get exposed to such social network. I think it's very good for us.
What is your best experience as a model?
It would have to be on the catwalk. I think every single time I get on there, I feel like a different person altogether. And it's just lovely. It's a good feeling when you're up there.
You were shining, girls. You looked so good. I'm so proud. I cannot wait to see the outcome of this. Thank you very much for your time and have a good evening. I'll see you at the next modeling fashion show. Thank you. Angelique, after being so successful this evening and so proud of your models, tell me, what is the misperception you would say most South African models have about the modeling industry in our country?
Well, first of all, Elsie, I think they all think, everyone has to be tall, skinny and beautiful, but there's so many different ranges when it comes to modeling. There's plus size modeling, there is petite modeling, and, not everyone has to be tall and skinny. That's a big, big mistake that everyone makes.
Fantastic. I think that is valuable information. After a very successful evening at FTV Sunning Hill, we now cross over to the studio.
Model Cup, the ultimate beauty sport where we inspire, uplift and recognize. The final countdown has begun. Calling all talent all over South Africa. Come and have fun and compete for your provincial colors and see if you really are the best in 6 different divisions, namely ramp, pageant, photographic, body, beat and freeze. Ages from 4 years and up, all shapes, colors and sizes are all welcome. There are more than 40-day competitions all over South Africa. Win and share in 50,000 Rand cash at the end of a Model Cup year and stand a chance to share in various international modeling contracts that's up for grabs. Do you think you have what it takes? Model Cup has been running since 2005. We would like to know about you. SMS the word Model Cup together with your name, surname, age, email address, town and province to 36111 and stand a chance to win a portfolio to the value of 5,500 Rand. Go to modelcup.co.za where you can enter and pay now for your first Model Cup online competition. Face of the future to the value of 500 Rand. You will only pay 350 Rand, save 150 Rand. But wait, that's not all. If you enter now, you will receive 12 months membership to Model Cup, your own online profile where you can check your scores and rankings after every Model Cup competition. You will compete to qualify for your provincial and national colors. Automatically become a Model Cup scout and you can start earning commissions on all your direct and indirect referrals. All this to the value of 500 Rand, absolutely free. By registering and then competing at the day events, you will compete in 4 different ranking levels for the price of one at every Model Cup event, namely day event, secondly provincial rankings, third national Model Cup rankings, and fourthly points for your team if you belong to one. Model Cup, enter now. Competition organizers are all welcome. 5 Rand per SMS, terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back from the studio. Guys, you were looking gorgeous on that stage this evening. I mean, that lingerie and those abs were beautiful. Thank you very much, guys. What agency do you represent?
Just You Modeling.
Great. How long have you been with Just You Model and Artist Management?
This is my first show with them.
Oh, fantastic. Great. So tell me, what is your idea of being a model? What do you need to become a model in South Africa?
Well, that's a tough question. When I look at a model, I'd have to say they need to be the perfect role model, somebody that people can look up to but not unobtainable. also somebody who's confident in themselves, confident in how they look, and basically someone who goes out there and just makes people feel good.
How important do you think your look as well as your health is being a model?
I think it's very important because not only does it show other people how you carry yourself, but it also inspires them to do the same, and it's nice to set an example for other people.
Great, I think he's got me so motivated. I would like to start getting into shape and becoming a model. Leko, after a very great evening, I would just like to ask you, what do you think is the biggest mistake most models make when they walk into a modeling agency? They think they're going to become famous and international ramp models. What do you think is the misperception that most models in South Africa have when they actually start the entertainment industry?
Oh, well, that's a great question. I'll just speak for myself. I'll just speak about myself for starters. One of the biggest mistakes that we make as models is that when we walk into an agency, we expect everything to be done for us. We're not prepared to go the extra mile. We're not professional enough. We don't make sure that we get the background into what we're getting into. That is the proper training for the modeling, and to sort of understand the industry as what is required within the industry itself. To give you an example, when I started modeling, which was quite a while ago, I went to an agency, and when I got there, I expected to know everything. And they took me for a casting, which was a commercial casting. And when I got there, I had no idea as to what I need to do.
So you need training, am I correct?
Oh, definitely. I believe you need training for everything you want to dedicate your life or your career into. And the more training you have, it actually makes you look more professional, and it makes your life easier. You know, so yeah, one of the misconceptions, as you said, is that we take things for granted, and we just expect, just because I'm good looking and I have a good body, and I just expect things to just happen, and forget that there's hard work that needs to follow all of that.
Great, thank you. So in short, ladies and gentlemen, I actually think it's really important that models realize how much training and technique actually goes into the performance that you see on stage. They're just so professionally trained that they actually make it look easy. But it comes with a lot of hard work and a lot of experience on the ramp. Great question. Well done on a very successful show. You were already selected to actually perform to one of South Africa's top FM's final year events. How do you feel about that?
Well, it's a big opportunity for me. You know, I've been in Justin modeling for quite a while now, and it's been going great. You know, besides that, I mean, I've got school and other stuff, but then being in this thing means a lot to me, and then I believe that for me to be there, you know, to be where I am today, it needs a lot of dedication, you know, and put your mind, spirit, and everything into it.
Fantastic. Where do you see yourself 10 years from now? Would you still be in the entertainment industry, or would it be something you'll be doing part-time?
Well, I've got both. I've got two passions, you know. I've got they're both into arts, but there's a modeling, you know, which I believe might take me into the movie industry, you know, which I'm hoping for. And besides, I've got my architecture career, which is actually upcoming great.
Oh, that sounds brilliant. Thank you very much for your time, and congratulations on a fantastic show. We are now closing off a very successful evening. Just You Model and Arts Management actually put together a fantastic, successful show. Well done to our dancers and our choreographers. Welcome back after a very successful evening presented by Just You Model and Arts Management. We are at FTV Sunning Hill. Right next to me, we've got the famous Shelton Sali, who is a choreographer, well-known nationally and internationally, working for Just You Model and Arts Management. Shelton, tell me, what was your experience on tonight's event?
Well, it was very awesome. It was, you know, lucrative. Everybody did everything they needed to do. The performers were on par. They were well prepared, and just thanks to the trainers from Just You Model and Arts Management, working very hard, and the results paid off.
Shelton, tell me more about yourself and more about the industry. What do you think, what does a successful model need? in South Africa? What requirements? Is it just a beautiful face? Do they actually need physical requirements? What is it that you need to become a model in South Africa?
Well, to become a model, you number one need to be in shape. Okay. Number two, you need to know your basics. You need to know your walks. You need to know your business. You need to know your industry basically, so you don't get exploited. Okay. You need to. Yeah, there's a lot to, you need to know your clothing, you need to know your designers, you need to know what exactly you want to go in so you don't get, sidetracked with your fields in terms of modeling. There's photographic modeling, there's ramp modeling, there's all different types of modeling. So you just need to know what you really want to do and, just have your knowledge in line.
Thank you. What Shelton is saying to us models out there, that you need to go out and understand what the industry is about. You need to actually do follow-up services, go on the internet, see what the latest trends are, and sign up with a modeling agency that actually offer you a training academy. How important is training in this industry?
Training is very important because, they tend to send artists out. They tend to send models out to go and audition for fashion shows, get their pictures out there, and then half the models can't even walk. So what the Training Academy really does, it trains you for the lions out there in the industry. That's what it does.
Great. As Shelton called them, those lions. Don't get yourself caught up with any of those lions. If you really want a good modeling agency that offers you an entertainment background as well as a training academy, you have to come to Just You Model and Artist Management. If you're interested in any dancing too, models need to understand that they can't just be models, they also need to perform. So Shelton, what do models come to you for?
Models come to me for hip-hop dancing mostly because it works a lot with your footwork, okay? So you need to be flexible on stage, okay? When you, for some reason, just slip, which doesn't normally happen, but if they do, they need to improvise, That's where the hip-hop moves come in, They put the extra step just to keep the balance and have the swag to the modeling walk. That's what we do.
Shelton, how important do you think it is that models need to be flexible when it comes to performing? If I'm correct, Shelton, you're a model, actor, rapper. I mean, how important is that to your career? I think models need to understand that there's only a certain time period in your life that you can continue modeling, and what happens after that?
Well, yeah, it's always the best to be versatile, because at the end of the day, there's an end to every single thing. So unfortunately, modeling is one of those things that you can't do for the rest of your life. I think your modeling career ends round about at the age of 25 to 30. The latest, I think, is 30. But then after that, you need to go into your bigger industries like, your rapping and your music and everything like that. So it's very, very important to be very versatile, be able to have things to fall back on. That's very, very important for models. Have things to fall back on, respect yourselves, and just look after your brand. That's very important.
Thank you, Shelton. Models, important notes from Shelton. You need to be educated to have something to fall back on, as well as actually being versatile in order for you to grant models the opportunity to perform in different fields. I think it's important that models realize they need to be able to be versatile, not just to sell themselves as one product, but they need to sell themselves to the entire entertainment industry. I would like to thank you for joining us this evening. Have a good evening. God bless.